Alright everybody, welcome to a Pokemon Uranium playthrough. It is I, Xilestar, and today I'm going to go and drop this down, just in case it was too loud, and I apologize for that. But I wanted to make sure that this video was a little bit perfect for you guys, and plus you got to see a little bit of the intro. The only part that you skipped is usually just to say, just the game saying that please support the official release kind of thing. That's all you missed. So there's a little bit of audio missing. That's the beginning of the song. It's not really that big of a deal. Something I want to mention before we get into it, while this game's really loud in my ear, is that there is a lot of big misconception about Pokemon Uranium. First of all, it is not a banned Pokemon game. You can play it. You're just not going to be able to find it online. It is Nintendo or Game Freak, whoever did it, first attempt at trying to copyright strike a lot of these Pokemon fan games. Very surprising that they chose Uranium to be the first one, where the main game that was coming out, I think, that was receiving a lot of praise was Insurgents, the first one that we did on the channel. Yeah, that got a lot more attention for it, and Uranium, a game that has apparently been in development for 9 years at that moment, got strike, I think, within the first week, second week, or something like that. It is not a banned game. There's nothing banning about it. You're not going to get banned for playing it. It's not a forbidden game. It's still available. The only thing is that you're barely going to find it on the internet because of Nintendo. They are trying to copyright everything that is their content, technically. They own Pokemon. They obviously own the rights to it. So let's get to it. Oh, but it kept... That's why. I was like, it kept my controls. That's why it kept my controls. Okay, so we're going to go and... Can I change it to a different thing? Ooh, wait. We're going to go with regular mode. We're going to be playing it with my mode, which I call it the Xylock. It's not really a Nuzlocke. It's something a little bit same. The rules are the same as Pokemon Insurgents. We can only catch Pokemon in Pokeballs. If we ever obtain any Pokemon that is not in a Pokeball, we are not allowed to use it, no matter what, even if it is a gift. Even if I myself didn't catch it, as long as the Pokemon is in a Pokeball, we are okay. We can use it. Now, I can change it so though it's like Premier Ball or anything like that. Nope, Pokeball, it's more iconic, makes more sense. The second thing is that, of course, we are allowed to catch all the Pokemon in a route, but we can only use one Pokemon from that specific route. This is because it helps with team building, and plus, if you always find the Pidgey, let's say, and you want that Rattata, you have that option of getting it. So it's slightly a little bit different than Nuzlocke, but it's not really too much about that. I think there was an extra rule that I am not remembering. Give me a second, let me go pull that up. I'm trying to like wrap my head around if I'm actually forgetting anything, and I'm like, nope, not in my head, for the most part. But then again, I could be wrong. So, oh, cannot use items during. Oh yeah, that's right. Cannot use items during important battles. So like gym battles, rival battles, or enemy organization if there is any leader battles kind of thing. So this means that when we're doing something like a very critical battle, we are not allowed to use items unless that enemy themselves has used their item first. So even if we were to, let's say, predict they were to use their items, that doesn't matter. We still have to wait till they use their items, which could be a double-edged sword because, of course, we're going to be fully healed, sure, but they get to attack now. And if they've been boosting, let's say, we're going to be in trouble. If the game has special Pokemon, like Insurgents had Delta Pokemon, or in terms of like the main series games, Mega Evolution, G-Max, or what have you kind of thing, we can only have one. Now, this doesn't mean we can only have one Pokemon that's capable of Mega Evolution. This just means that we can only have one that is allowed to Mega Evolve at any point in time. The other thing, of course, is that if at any point in time that we have any Pokemon that go over this for temporary reasons, let's say we caught two Delta Pokemon in one thing and they accidentally went in the party, this doesn't mean that I broke a rule or anything like that. Just store it to the PC as soon as possible, kind of thing. Like it was unavoidable, kind of thing. And that's pretty much it for the rules, I think. I don't think there's really too much of anything else. There is a few things extra in this game that we are going to be adding as an extra rule. Because this game has new Pokemon in it, so Fakemon, if you will, we could add a rule where we can only use those Pokemon. I think that's a little bit too outrageous, especially depending on how frequently they actually spawn into the game, kind of thing. So how frequently are we able to find those Pokemon is what I mean. So we're going to tweak it a little bit. At the end of the game, so by the time we are at the Elite Four, we should have a team of 6 that are only found in this region, kind of thing. I think that's more self-explanatory, or more easier. Or we could have so that every gym leader we face, depending on their number, so 6 and plus, we obviously going to have a full team. We have to have team members that correspond to what that is. So second gym, we should have 2 Pokemon from this region. For the third one, 3, 5, so on and so forth, right? I think that's kind of interesting. We might tweak that a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Something else that I wanted to mention, because this game and many Pokemon Essential games do not have easier ways of farming for levels and so on and so forth, like Insurgents did, I'm not going to record all of them. I'm going to record maybe like the first 2 or first 3 times that I need to do it. But don't expect it to be like Insurgents. We're going to record all of them, because that's not going to happen. Because at the later stages of the game, it's going to take too long. And I don't think that it's going to be very fun. And plus, it's not fun for me either to try and come up with entertaining stuff for 2 hours. When I'm like, you know what, I don't really feel like doing that. I just want to watch something or just keep my focus on something else. So, just to let that be known, kind of thing. And with all that, let's start. Regular mode, please. Yes. Also, actually, I'll wait till this one. Huh? Who is it? Oh, hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Yeah, don't worry about my save. I have it saved already on a drive. I just forgot that I put it on here just to check to see how the computer would handle it. My name is Bamboo. Oh, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be Bamboo, but you put it okay, whatever. But if you find that hard to pronounce, you can just call me Pokemon Professor. Professor Pokemon is what I was gonna say. You're the kid who's applying for a job, right? I have a job? Yes! Want the lowdown on what you'll be doing? No. As long as you kept my controls from my other save, we're good. We humans share this world with creatures known as Pokemon. More than mere animals, Pokemon possess astonishing powers and remarkable intelligence. People and Pokemon coexist in many ways. Some Pokemon are kept as pets, others help us with work, and still others are used in battle by trainers such as yourself. Yay! We're a Pokemon trainer. But there's so much we still don't know about Pokemon. That's my job. I study Pokemon for a living. Specifically, I'm an expert on Pokemon elements. Wouldn't that mean Pokemon typing? I don't know. Every Pokemon has an elemental type. Yeah. And each type has its own strengths and weaknesses. So I was right. He studies their typings. But why do they exist? Are there new types we haven't discovered yet? Fairy, for instance, from Gen 6. Huh. Discovered yet. But I'll tell you more at your first day on the job. Report to my lab tomorrow to get your first Pokemon. Now, if you just fill out this form here... Oh, man. Who are you? Okay, this will get into what we're going to be talking about for later on. So, as you know, if you watched during the main series games of Red, Blue, and Yellow, I had the Pokemon trainer name as Drathus, whereas Pokemon Insurgents, we did Xilestar. I'm going to have it so these kinds of games, the Pokemon Essential games, we're going to go with Xilestar as the name, as that will not I don't want to say confuse, but it's not going to be too awkward to say like, oh, you were Xilestar during their during your Insurgents one, and this one you're going to draft as Y. So we're gonna be Xilestar for this one. I actually like this one, so let's go with this one. Are you sure? Oh, now we're getting to the toughest decision. Or am I sure I want to be this guy? Yes. I'd like to know your name, please. Please tell me. If you'll let me put Xilestar, please. If I could spell, apparently. Yeah, Xilestar. Enter to confirm, okay. Your name is Xilestar. Let's take a look at the channel name. No, I'm kidding. Yes. Is my mouse hidden? Yeah, okay. Xilestar, are you ready? Your journey, your story, is about to unfold. The future is a blank slate. But it's always written in stone, though. It's weird. You, together with your Pokemon, are going to fill it. There will be challenges and thrills, and you're bound to make exciting discoveries. Let's go. 10 years ago, Xilestar's family lived in Beale Beach City, the largest city in Tandor. Ooh, I like this song. Let's crank that up for you guys, too. Where's... Oh, I can't do it. Wait. There you go. Crank that up for you guys, and I'll crank that up for me. Yeah. Your father, Kellen, was a brave and talented Pokemon trainer. Oops. I'm not on the game. There you go. Your mother, Lucille, was a brilliant scientist and an expert on nuclear energy. By the way, before we continue onward, I don't remember this game. I don't remember the story nearly as much as I should. So, I apologize if it sounds like I should know. I don't. I think I remember a little bit, but not a lot. Although they both worked demanding jobs, they always found time to spend at home with young Xilestar. Cool. The Tandor region was at peace, and Lucille's company was working on a form of clean energy that would change the world. I kind of wish that we could have named the parents. Oh, the future seemed bright until... Again, I kind of wish, though, that like we could have named it, because it's not like there's voice acting, so it's not like... Yeah, they're like... It's weird. As an ordinary day at the nuclear power plant... Man, I can't speak today. Where Lucille worked. As part of the routine inspection, they brought in a specialist to take a look at the electrical system. Cameron, have you finished your diagnostics? Yes, I have. Everything seems to be working perfectly. This generator you designed really does its job well. Lucille, excellent. If everybody has finished their work, we'll break for lunch. Boss, you might want to take a look at this. Strange. The temperature readings are far higher than normal. Either we need to reset the thermometer, or the reactor is leaking a massive amount of heat. It can't be the thermometer. I just checked that. So... Wait a minute. There must be a breach in the reactor. At this temperature, in just a few minutes, we'll have a total meltdown. Everyone needs to evacuate. Now! Lucille! You have to leave too! What? Lucille! Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? With Cameron's help, all of the scientists were able to escape unscathed. Except Lucille. She was never seen again after that day. The radiation leaking from the broken reactor made the surrounding area uninhabitable for many years. It's radiation, man. Of course it's going to do that. Foiling any attempt to try and search for her. Isn't there radiation suits? Or in the Pokemon universe, does that not exist yet? The loss of his wife had a profound effect on Kellen. His personality changed, he became cold and dedicated to his job. In time, he got promoted to Chief of the Tandor Pokemon Rangers. That means he's not a trainer, so why am I being a trainer then? Shouldn't I be wanting to be like my dad as a ranger? Whatever. However, he became too busy to care for his child. Oh, I got neglected. So young